pregame program. Now, please stay tuned. Coming up next, New York Yankees baseball.
This has been the Nissan Yankees pregame show. Choose Nissan today for great offers on their most exciting lineup ever. Shop NissanUSA.com. Also brought to you by RWJ Barnabas Health. Let's be healthy together. The Archdiocese of New York. Elec 825. Building our bounce back. Route 22 Toyota. Montefiore. The Barnes Firm. Injury attorneys. Call 1-800-8-MILLION. Nielsen Dodge. Visit NielsenDodge.com and save today the Nielsen way. Peerless Boilers and Pavilion Tankless Water Heaters. America's best built boilers and tankless water heaters. Jersey Mike's, the official sub-sandwich shop of the New York Yankees. Ridgewood Savings Bank, multiplying the good for over 100 years. SuperJeweler.com, not just any jeweler, Super Jeweler. And by your Tri-Acura dealers. Yankees baseball is next on the WFAN Yankees Radio Network.
Sometimes one thing leads to another thing. A look leads to a touch turns into a caress, and then all of a sudden, it's on. And when the moment arises, you need to make sure you're ready. Roman Ready. With Roman, you can take care of ED discreetly. Consult with a U.S. licensed healthcare professional today at GetRoman.com/talk to learn if a prescription is right for you. Visit GetRoman.com/talk today to learn about offers and treatments. Be ready. Roman Ready.
If you've struggled on past Mother's Days to find the perfect gift that shows all the moms in your life just how much they mean to you, head to 1-800-Flowers.com. Right now at 1-800-Flowers, you can get $20 off the beautiful assorted tulips bouquet. Order yours today from the official florist of Mother's Day, 1-800-Flowers.com. To get $20 off the assorted tulips, go to 1-800-Flowers.com/listen. That's 1-800-Flowers.com/listen.
Bring on spring and spruce up your kitchen with a new range or built-in wall oven from LG and Lowe's. These are no ordinary ovens either. They're loaded with options such as convection, air fry, and turbo cook. Plus, LG's exclusive InstaView feature on select models. You can even control your oven with an app. Upgrade your kitchen to LG. Shop in-store or online at Lowe's.com. Lowe's. Home to any budget. Home to any possibility. U.S. only.
Make this baseball season even more enjoyable with the Mike Francesa podcast and same-game parlays at Bet Rivers Sportsbook. Create your perfect combination all season long as you bet on your favorite teams. Place your bets with Bet Rivers. Download the app or go to BetRivers.com. Must be 21. Playable in New York only. Gambling problem? Call 1-877-8-HOPE-NEW YORK or text HOPE-NY.
It's Yankees baseball on the Fan.
Here's Joey Gallo, and he rips one to right field. It's a base hit going all the way to the wall. One run has scored, and for Joey Gallo, that's his biggest hit of the year. Hit high in the air to right field toward the line. Fair or foul, it is fair. It is gone, a home run. The third home run of the game for Anthony Rizzo. My goodness.
This is some game and some night for Anthony Rizzo.
Swung on and line to right center field. It is a base hit. And the Yankees win the ball game with 2 in the bottom of the ninth.
Yankees baseball is presented by Jeep. There are more ways to celebrate than ever before at the Jeep Celebration event. So hurry in for great deals today on the only brand that lets you go anywhere and do anything during the Jeep Celebration event. And also brought to you by RWJ Barnabas Health. Let's be healthy together. The New York City Vision Zero Initiative. Switch and save with Spectrum Mobile. Nationwide 5G included. Restrictions apply. Visit SpectrumMobile.com Foxwoods.com. Foxwoods Resort Casino, the wonder of it all. The Global Lyme Alliance, striking out Lyme disease at GLA.org. Black Bear Deli Meats and Cheeses. Enjoy the old world style flavor. Visit blackbeardeli.com to find a local retailer near you. Your local tri-state area Audi dealer. Burden LLP Accountants and Advisors. The New York Lottery. 877 Cars for Kids. That's cars with a K. To donate your car today. Baker Tilly, now for tomorrow. Mike's Amazing, the official mayo and mustard of the New York Yankees. Morningside Nursing and Rehabilitation Center. Provident Bank, commitment you can count on. The Oderno Law Firm. Visit o2law.com. Hyundai and your local Hyundai dealers. And by Old Dominion Freight Line, the official freight carrier of the Yankees Radio Network.
And a very good evening, everybody, and welcome to Game 2 of this three-game set in Kansas City. And the Yankees had a good time last night, an offensive outburst in the last couple of innings before the rains came. And the Yankees are now 9-1 in their last 10. They are playing great defensive baseball, and they are starting to hit. They are starting to come around. And tonight, their starting lineups are sponsored by Best Yet, reliable brand, taste, and value you can trust. Best Yet has been around since 1893. For those New York Yankees, who are now 14-6, a game and a half ahead of Toronto. Never too early to give that stat. DJ LeMahieu gets the half a day off. He is the DH. He is leading off. Josh Donaldson is the third baseman, batting second. Anthony Rizzo at first base, batting third. 5 homers in his last 5 games. That's good enough. Giancarlo Stanton is in right field tonight. He is batting cleanup. And tonight's cleanup hitter brought to you by Winters Brothers, keeping Long Island clean and green. Visit wintersbros.com. Gleyber Torres at second, batting fifth. Aaron Hicks is in center field, batting sixth. Joey Gallo in left field. He is batting seventh. Isaiah Kiner-Falefa is at shortstop, batting eighth. He's up to 311 now. And Jose Trevino, once again behind the plate with Garrett Cole, and he is batting ninth. For Mike Matheny's, well, they're really rebuilding Kansas City Royals. A lot of kids and trying to get to their next level. They're 7-11. Nicky Lopez is the shortstop, leading off. Whit Merrifield at second base, batting second. Andrew Benintendi in left field, batting third. The cleanup hitter and catcher is Salvi Perez. Carlos Santana is the first baseman, batting fifth. Hunter Dozier is the DH, batting sixth. Bobby Witt Jr. at third, batting seventh. Kyle Isbell is a youngster just brought up the other day when Mondesi went on the injured list. He is an outfielder, and he is going to be sent in center field tonight, batting eighth. And Edward Olivares, who now plays right field because Whit Merrifield had to go to second after Mondesi got hurt, and Nicky Lopez had to go to short. Edward Olivares is the right fielder, and he is batting ninth. We'll be back. By the way, today's cleanup hitter, who is Giancarlo Stanton, is brought to you by Winters Brothers, keeping Long Island clean and green. Visit wintersbros.com. We'll be back with the defensive alignment and more after this. This is the New York Yankees Radio Network.
Live on DAZN pay-per-view.
On May 7th,
Legacy will be earned.
Mexico's pound-for-pound king, Saul Canelo Alvarez, takes on Dimitri Bivol.
Fighting for the WBA World Light Heavyweight title.
On Saturday, May 7th.
Live from Las Vegas.
It's fight season.
Stream Canelo versus Bivol. Live on DAZN pay-per-view.
Sign up at DAZN.com.
Dig your vinyl, man.
My budget doesn't. Calling time on collecting.
Don't give it up. State Farm has options to get you a surprisingly great rate.
Rock on.
Like a good neighbor, State Farm is there. Call or go to statefarm.com for a quote today.
Every year we say we'll wake up earlier, exercise more, really rest, and eat healthier. It's hard for us, but for dogs, not so much. Dogs are up at dawn, run for fun, sleep like champs, and they love eating fresh, healthy food every single meal. Give your dog another healthy habit. Real fresh food from the Farmer's Dog. Get 50% off your first box at thefarmersdog.com/MLB.
Switch to Spectrum Mobile and get unlimited data for only $29.99 per month each when you get 2 or more lines. You could save hundreds on your mobile bill. Plus, there are no added taxes, hidden fees, and no contracts. Click to try the Spectrum Mobile Savings Calculator, and in 3 easy steps, you'll see how much you could save. Visit spectrummobile.com/save. Offer valid for new customers on 2 or more unlimited lines. Spectrum Internet required. Restrictions apply. Visit spectrummobile.com for details.
Back to the Grubhub spelling bee.
Word is enthusiastic.
Repeat in a sentence, please.
She was enthusiastic as her Grubhub order of tempura rolls looked and tasted crispy.
Enthusiastic. ENSUSHIASTIC. Enthusiastic. Woo-hoo!
On time, lowest price, or we'll make it right. That's the Grubhub guarantee. Terms apply. For details, visit grubhub.com/guarantee.
And now it's the defensive alignment, sponsored by Bethpage Federal Credit Union. Bethpage Federal Credit Union offering great rates and low fees. Visit lovebethpage.com today when the Yankees take their position in the field. In just a little while, Gallo, Hickson, Stanton left to right in your outfield, Donaldson at third, Kiner-Falefa at short, Torres at second, Anthony Rizzo is at first. And tonight's starting battery is brought to you by Interstate Batteries, every battery for every need. On the mound is Garrett Cole. Behind the plate is Jose Trevino. Now it's time for the keys to the game, brought to you by Audi. Experience a fully electric Audi vehicle at your local tri-state Audi dealer today. Key to this game and every game that he pitches is Garrett Cole, who was brilliant last time out. He went 6 2/3 innings, no runs, 4 hits, a walk, and 9 strikeouts, 92 pitches. This is going to be a different kind of team for him to pitch. There's a lot of youth in there, except for Salvi Perez. They don't work the count at all. So it could be kind of interesting, and hopefully he'll get through it with less pitches than the 92 he threw last time in the 6 2/3 innings, although everybody would be very happy with that. The umpire alignment brought to you by your Tri-Acura dealers. Umps are on the field. It'll be Stu Sherwater at home plate. Jeff Nelson is the crew chief, and he's at first. Manny Gonzalez is at second, and C.B. Buckner is the third base umpire. Tonight's national anthem, Salute to America, was performed by UMKC Jazz and is brought to you by the Tunnel to Towers Foundation, supporting America's heroes since 9/11. We'll be back with the start of the game after this. This is the New York Yankees Radio Network.
This is the story of a very special woman. Just a few knew about her superpowers. In a matter of seconds, she turned herself into a great mathematician. She masqueraded as a regular person at work, but as a superhero at home. Everyone knows her as Gabriella. I still call her Mom.
Your hero needs you now, and AARP is here to help. Find the care guides you need to help, complete with tips and resources at aarp.org/caregiving. Brought to you by AARP and the Ad Council.
In growing companies, there's 2 kinds of CFOs. The one overwhelmed with manual processes, errors, and lack of control of the numbers. And the one who uses NetSuite by Oracle, the #1 cloud financial system. With visibility and control of financials, inventory, HR, planning, and budgeting. NetSuite is everything you need to grow, all in one place. The CFOs that get it, get it. The CFOs that don't. Head to netsuite.com/homerun for a special one-of-a-kind financing offer. netsuite.com/homerun.
At Provident Bank, they realize that every stage in your business growth has its own set of challenges. And that's why no matter what stage or phase your business is in, they have products, services, and strategies to help you thrive. Manage your finances, cut costs, earn interest, and more. As experts in local decision-making and now $13 billion strong, they are the right-sized bank to get deals done. Official partner of the Yankees Radio Network. Learn more at Provident.bank. Member FDIC.
Sometimes one thing leads to another thing. A look leads to a touch turns into a caress, and then all of a sudden, it's on. And when the moment arises, you need to make sure you're ready. Roman ready. With Roman, you can take care of ED discreetly. Consult with a U.S. licensed healthcare professional today at GetRoman.com/talk to learn if a prescription is right for you. Visit GetRoman.com/talk today to learn about offers and treatments. Be ready. Roman ready.
And back in Kansas City, getting ready for the start of today's game, and Carlos Hernandez, a young 25-year-old who came up through the system, 3 starts, 6.43 ERA, 14 innings, 5 walks, 5 strikeouts, 2 home runs. And his first 2 starts were not very good. This is his 4th start. I was told that he's a lot better. And he pitched a good game against the Yankees last year. 6 2/3 innings of 1-run baseball in August against the Yankees. And is he going to find a way to navigate this very tough lineup? We are coming to you live from the Provident Bank broadcast booth, and as DJ LeMahieu steps up to the plate, stepping up to the microphone is the voice of the New York Yankees. Here is John Sterling.
Well, Susan, I thank you as always, and once again, good evening, everyone. Yankees take the field. They've won 7 straight. They have won 9 out of 10, and they trail the crosstown rivals, the Mets, by half a game for the best record in baseball. Well, here is LeMahieu, and the first pitch in their 4-strike fastball, and we're underway. LeMahieu is 22 for 68, and that is .324 with 2 homers and 8 RBIs. It's very overcast, a little chilly and windy here at Kauffman Stadium. Hernandez deals, hit on the ground, off. Hernandez recovers and throws to first for the out. 1 away. The ball landed at his feet, but he was turned the wrong way. Then he found it. So 1 down.
First pitch was 95 miles an hour. Remember, speed's great for pitching, but not for driving. The Vision Zero initiative reminds you that speeding ruins lives. Slow down.
Well, they're looking at Hernandez, who got stung anyway by the ground ball. He's kind of pumping his feet up and down. Yeah, and now the home plate umpire, Stu Surewater, comes behind home plate and we're ready to go again. So 1 away, and here is Josh Donaldson.
Looks like he's kind of massaging the inside of that thigh, right? So he probably got hit right there. Probably stings more than anything.
I bet it does. LeMahieu hit the ball hard back to the mound. And, of course, if Hernandez wasn't hit, that probably goes through for a hit. Here's Donaldson, and the pitch outside. Look, you're never going to have all 9 guys hitting great at the same time. This doesn't work that way. But what the Yankees can hope for is that Donaldson will soon catch fire, because you know he's a really good hitter and power hitter. There's the 1-0, and there's a strike on the outside corner. Donaldson, 13 for 66, 2 homers and 5 RBIs.
You know, one of the things that I was talking to Aaron Boone about before, not on the tape, 6 of Donaldson's last 9 hits are extra base hits. He's got 4 doubles and 2 home runs. 1-1,
and it's fouled back. Well, Susan, I don't think there's any worry or even concern. Some people don't hit their averages on the Royals. You can't believe. Well, Whit Merrifield is one. Carlos Santana's another. Donaldson will hit.
Yeah.
And you know, the Yankees have so many good hitters that, and along with their terrific pitching, that they'll usually score enough runs. Usually. Pitch, the breaking ball is outside. And the count 2-2. I kidded Susan. She doesn't know what I'm going to say. I kidded Susan before. You know, I hate stats. I don't invest in stats. I don't believe a lot of them. But I have a great coincidence of stats that I'm going to give you, I think, right now. Let's look at the 2-2 from Hernandez to Donaldson. And the pitch is a bouncer, so the count 3-2. Well, you know the Yankees have been scoring 10 runs every game of late. So even though they didn't hit at the beginning of the year, they're hitting plenty now. And they are, I looked this up, obviously, you know, our stat pack. They're second in the league in runs scored. And that is a great rise from last year. So important. Here's the 3-2 to Donaldson. Pitch. Swung on, fouled away first base side. Thank you, Josh. The Yankees have scored 97 runs. They're second in the league. The Angels are number 1. In the National League, the Mets are number 1 in runs scored. They played just one more game than the Yanks. And you know what they've scored? 97 runs.
Wow.
What a coincidence. And what a year in New York. Mets have the best record in the National League. The Yanks have the best record in the American League. The 3-2 is fouled away. It was a breaking ball. And he got a piece to foul it away. But isn't that something? And after all, last year, and then during
the exhibition season, we were saying the Yankees had to score more runs. They finished 10th in the league last year. So,
you know what I thought you were going to say?
What?
When you said that the Yankees were first and the Angels were second, I thought you were going to say the Mets were first and the Dodgers were second.
Oh, I didn't look at the Dodger number.
Wouldn't that be?
The Mets are 1, the Yankees are 2, Angels are 1. But one more thing in a moment. First of all, the 3-2 to Donaldson, and it's low ball 4. Good at bat. But Susan, one thing, the Yankees are also number 1 in ERA. Well, you put those two together, no wonder they've won 7 straight and 9 out of 10.
That's always a very good combination. You give up the less runs and you score the most. We used to say that a lot.
Yeah.
I seem to remember back in a few years ago.
Yeah, well, 98 certainly. They led the major leagues in both. Well, that was the first walk of the game. Brought to you by Route 22 Toyota, who asks why walk when you could be driving a new Toyota. Call 973-221-2525 or visit Route22Toyota.com today. Here's Rizzo, and he cuts him. There's change, and he was way out in front. Rizzo's 21 for 74, 9 homers, 21 RBIs, and is having a profound effect on the Yankees. His defense and his hitting, the Yankees have a gem at first base.
Yep. Everything about him.
Pitch is lined hard but foul outside first base. Now the count 0-2.
You know, he's got those, and if you only have intangibles, it's nice, but it doesn't do anything. But if you've got what he's doing offensively and defensively, and you have those intangibles in the clubhouse and a veteran leader, then you've really got something.
And, you know, to really be a leader, clubhouse on the field, you have to be able to play well. No one's following a 220 hitter. Here is the 0-2. Struck him out, swing on another change. Way out in front, and there are two-way for a strikeout for Hernandez. Here is Giancarlo. Stanton is 19 for 73, 4 homers, 14 RBIs. Almost all of the Yankees have built up their averages, almost all. Yeah. And Stanton is certainly one of them. He homered last night. He and Rizzo in the first inning had gone back-to-back and a belly-to-belly. Now Donaldson off first pitch. Fastball high, 1-0. That was 95.
Yeah, throws very hard. He he's up a couple of miles an hour than he was from the last time. And Brian Lefevre, who's the TV announcer, told me he was 92, 93 his first 2 starts, and maybe that's because of no spring training. Now, last time out was 94, 95.
There's a slider strike on the outside corner, 1-1.
You know, I didn't really remember the game. I knew that he pitched a good game against the Yankees last August, but I don't really remember it. But he pitched 6 2/3 innings of 1-run ball with that fastball, slider, and change.
Now here's the 1-1, and it's fouled back to the screen. On the count 1-2. The series concludes tomorrow afternoon. And Jack, if I'm right, and I seldom am, the game begins at 2:10 New York time, right? Correct, he said. Whoa.
Is that correct? Oh, good.
We're on at 1:30 New York time. Pitch outside. Another fastball. And the count 2-2. Tonight they have a rookie I've never seen, Kyle Isbell, playing center field. Michael Taylor's out of the lineup. Isbell's a left-hand hitter.
He just got here when they brought him up when Mondesi went on the injured list.
2-2 breaking balls in the dirt, 3-2. So this gives a start for Donaldson. Santana probably will play in back of the runner. 3 balls, 2 strikes, 2 outs. Actually, he's not. He's holding the bag. But Donaldson's running, 3-2, 2 out. And the pitch to Giancarlo is grounded foul outside of third. So Donaldson comes back.
And I think Donaldson he's got a great personality, and he's always very excited and rooting on his team. And I think a lot of that is because he knows, John, that he's hitting the ball hard. Even when he's made outs. They're shots at people, and the extra base hits in his last few have been...
Ooh. The pitch is foul tipped off Salvi Perez. It dropped right in front of him. So again, Donaldson comes back, and Stanton will look at a 3-2.
Oh, right off his knee. The right knee of Salvi was bent and on the ground, and that ball was fouled straight off. So Stanton out of the box, and Salvi's walking around, and the umpire came back. But I think that really heartens you when you know you're hitting line drives. He's not hitting little grounders at people.
Well, you know he's going to hit. I mean, I don't think they're even mildly worried about Donaldson. Here comes another 3-2 pitch, the third 3-2 pitch. And it's cut on a missed slider. So, 2 strikeouts in the inning for Hernandez. No runs, no hits, 1 left at the end of a half. Yankees nothing, Kansas City coming to bat. On the WFAN New York Yankees radio network, driven by Jeep.
Live on DAZN pay-per-view.
On May 7th,
legacy will be earned.
Mexico's pound-for-pound king, Saul Canelo Alvarez, takes on Dimitri Bivol.
Fighting for the WBA World Light Heavyweight title.
On Saturday, May 7th.
Live from Las Vegas.
It's fight season.
Stream Canelo versus Bivol. Live on DAZN pay-per-view.
Sign up at DAZN.com.
Switch to Spectrum Mobile and get unlimited data for only $29.99 per month each when you get 2 or more lines. You could save hundreds on your mobile bill. Plus, there are no added taxes, hidden fees, and no contracts. Click to try the Spectrum Mobile Savings Calculator, and in 3 easy steps, you'll see how much you could save. Visit SpectrumMobile.com/save. Offer valid for new customers on 2 or more unlimited lines. Spectrum Internet required. Restrictions apply. Visit SpectrumMobile.com for details.
If dog people made dog food, it definitely wouldn't look like dusty, burnt brown pebbles. Ugh. It would actually be food. It would be made with real, fresh meat and veggies, gently cooked to preserve the nutritional value. You know, like food. The Farmer's Dog was created by dog people who cook and deliver fresh, healthy food. Try the Farmer's Dog and get fresh, pre-portioned meals tailored to your dog's needs. Tell us about your dog, build your plan, and get 50% off at thefarmersdog.com/MLB. That's thefarmersdog.com/MLB.
Now, to the bottom of the first. Last time out, Garrett Cole had by far his best outing. He was the old dominant Garrett Cole, and his ERA went down by a couple of runs in just 1 start, because it's early in the year, whether you're hitting or pitching. Here is left-hand hitting Nicky Lopez, the shortstop, to lead it off. They're in at the corners to guard against the bunt, and Lopez takes a fastball that's high, 1-0.
Barnes Firm reminds you this copyrighted broadcast is presented by authority of the Yankees and may not be reproduced or retransmitted in any form. Accounts and descriptions of this game may not be disseminated without the express written consent of the New York Yankees.
Pitch cut on a missed.
And remember, if you're injured, there's just one call to make, and that is the Barnes Firm. Injury attorneys call 1-800-8-MILLION for a free case evaluation.
Lopez, left-hand hitter, 13 for 55. No homers, 2 RBIs. Pitch cut out of missed. Cole blew it by him at 96. And count 1-2. The one hitter in this lineup is Benintendi, and the rest of the team is not above 225. Here's the 1-2. Swung on and popped him up right around third. There's Donaldson underneath to make the catch, 1 away.
And this is pretty much what he did with the first batter against Cleveland. Four-seamer, and popped him up. Can't get over. I love it when he has this kind of pace. I know it's only the first batter, but sometimes you can tell early.
Cole, four games and starts, 18 innings, 13 hits. He's walked 8, and he has struck out 21. And the Yankees hope he builds on his last start. The pitch to Merrifield, grounded to short. Kind of Falefa to field and throw, and 2 away. Merrifield, and no one could explain this. I don't care who you go to. Merrifield is now 10 for 76. The only thing I can tell you, 10 for 80 is 125, and that's with Merrifield. So there's 2 away. Here is the one hitter, Andrew Benintendi. He is 25 for 64. That is 391. Homer, 10 RBIs. Line drive, lefty hitter. 3 infielders on the right side. And Cole deals. And the pitch is high. We are scoreless, bottom of the first, 2 outs and no one on. And it'll be a 1-0 to the left-hand hitter. Outfield plays him straight away. 3 infielders on the right side. And Cole's 1-0 is outside 2-0.
Now that he's going right after him with the four-seam fastball. He's pitched him a couple, one in the middle of the plate but up, and that was on the outside corner.
There's a pitch cut on a miss. And the count 2-1.
And that was a little cutter, 91. That was in, just moved in on him.
Well, that's a great pitch. I mean, the fastball, if you cut it, goes into the hands of a left-hand hitter. Pitch hit on the ground up the middle. Kind of Falefa throws to first to end the inning. So, Garrett Cole has a 1-2-3. And at the end of one, no score. On the WFAN New York Yankees radio network, driven by Jeep.
Love the mochas here.
Too bad my budget doesn't.
Sarah, don't give it up. State Farm has options to get you a surprisingly great rate.
Thanks, Jake. Next round's on me.
Like a good neighbor, State Farm is there. Call or go to statefarm.com for a quote today.
From Grubhub's glossary, Euphoria, the total bliss of food meeting your mouth and your expectations. As in, one bite of fettuccine sent Kevin into an overwhelming state of euphoria.
Mamma mia. That's good.
Satisfy all your food moods with Grubhub. On time, lowest price, or we'll make it right. That's the Grubhub guarantee. Terms apply. For details, visit grubhub.com/guarantee.
Hasta la pasta.
Hi, we're the Goo Goo Dolls. We're fortunate that our daughters have what they need to grow and learn. But that isn't the case for nearly 13 million kids in the U.S. that struggle with hunger.
Childhood hunger is a heartbreaking reality that Feeding America is working to change. Each year, the Feeding America network of food banks rescues billions of pounds of good food that would have gone to waste and provides it to families and children in need.
You can help kids in need in your community by visiting feedingamerica.org.
Brought to you by Feeding America and the Ad Council.
Live on DAZN pay-per-view.
On May 7th,
Legacy will be earned.
Mexico's pound-for-pound king, Saul Canelo Alvarez, takes on Dimitri Bivol.
Fighting for the WBA World Light Heavyweight title.
On Saturday, May 7th.
Live from Las Vegas.
It's fight season.
Stream Canelo versus Bivol. Live on DAZN pay-per-view.
Sign up at DAZN.com.
It's going to just keep getting better. From the first bite to the spicy sausage bite to the string of melty cheese. And then bam,
well, now we go to
the crispy piece, the gooey piece, that sauce, that dip.
Gleyber Torres leads off for the Yanks.
Cannot get any
Unite
better.
the power of business spend management with
stuffed with cheese. Better ingredients, better pizza, even better when it's stuffed.
2-1. Oh, Gleyber. That's a foul ball, it looks like.
That's going to find the seats. See, a lot of times, John, when you're young and you don't start the season the way you expected, you put pressure. But here you see Gleyber coming through with that homer, giving the Yankees a lead, another run to the board. So, you know, that's what happened when you're a young player. Sometimes you don't start the season.
No, this is not balsamic vinegar. This is olive oil. I put olive oil.
Manager Aaron Boone has talked this entire season that he's going to have to sit somebody every day. He's got 9 position players, everyday players who are ready to rock. Gleyber has got to fight for his playing time, and he continues that hot hitting. Kind of reaches out, pokes one into left field, leadoff base hit here in the second. Pitch by Carlos, little curveball. Gleyber able to keep his hand back and being able to hit the ball to left field for a base hit.
Like, what's the proper way to eat this? Is it mixing everything together, or should I just like? Hey, yo, what the hell was that, Gleyber?
Back in the lineup again. Aaron was in the lineup last night, going 1 for 3 with a run and was hit by a pitch. So coming back from that fraternity list, welcoming Cameron Hicks, newest addition to his
Let's go, Hicks.
Hicks first pitch fastball for strike one.
Congratulations to Hicks and his wife.
Good take.
Good take. Good take by Aaron Hicks. Good changeup. Down and away. He saw it real well. It's a good feeling as a hitter every time you capable of seeing the
You
ball
think it
well,
wasn't an error?
taking pitch,
I'm forgetting what
that
call you're
builds
talking about.
confidence.
Oh,
Change up misses up and away.
See, as a hitter, you have to be thinking right now. He threw me 2 changeups in a row. There's no way he's going to throw me another changeup. So I'm going to look for a fastball, and I'm going to try to put my A swing on this fastball.
2-1. Oh,
This is up and away again, so Aaron Hicks in the driver's seat here, 3-1.
Even better, in a better opportunity. 3-1 count. Same thing. You got to look for a fastball here.
Fastball up and in, so the Yankees have something going.
all right, we're set up. We're set up.
Second, nobody out.
Should we bring out the helmet early or what?
Manager Mike Matheny.
What do you guys think?
This is what you look for, John, as a team, especially in the offense side. When you get to start the game, and now all of a sudden, you got a guy in first, you got in second, Joey Gallo coming to hit. It's a good opportunity right here for Joey to stay in the middle of the field with Carlos.
I can see Salvador Perez out there.
Yeah.
Talk with Hernandez along
You guys are right. We got the helmet on. We got the helmet on.
when you came into Kansas
We got the
City,
helmet
a
on.
situation like this, Carlos, the Yankees obviously playing great baseball.
Oh, yeah.
6. If you can get out to an early lead against a team that's struggling a little bit, it just makes the rest of your night so much easier. Kind of put them to sleep a little bit. And an opportunity for Gallo, who's been swinging the bat better lately, to get a big hit if the Yankees on the board.
You're right, John, and I agree with you. You know, games like these can change very quickly, especially from one swing of a bat from Joey Gallo, who has tremendous power all over the field.
If I have the AirPods connected to my PC, why?
2 homers and 3 RBIs this year. But this is a guy that the Yankees brought to this lineup to do damage.
I got 2 computers right now.
Royals have the shift on, 3 infielders on the right side for Gallo. As Gleyber Torres takes his lead, Aaron Hicks takes his lead.
Ooh,
off of
good
first,
take.
and Hernandez again behind in the count, breaking ball misses. A big gap in left center field for Joey Gallo. And Carlos, you and I were talking on the field before. This is a big ballpark, right, dimension-wise. And 387 of the gaps, over 400 to center field, but the ball has always carried well here, especially when it heats up.
Exactly, and I agree with you. In the summertime, this is a ballpark that, even though the dimensions are,
Camera's making you dizzy?
it plays ball.
Yeah, hell yeah.
In summertime, so today, you know.
Oh, you couldn't get yours to connect? You could. Like, my AirPods are, like, they're connected right now to the... I muted the iPad so I won't hear it, but it's connected to my iPad, my phone, and it's connected to my phone and my Mac. Oh no! Oh God! No, Siri, stop.
I think, John, I agree with you, and honestly, Joey Gallo, with his strength, he have to be one of those guys that basically stay in the middle of the field. He have to think more toward center field and let the ball, you know, just dictate where it wants to go.
One count. What's up with the strike zone?
El Salvador is talking to Carlos in Spanish. He wants Carlos to come toward him.
2-1. Oh, Gallo! That's it. Let's go. 1 run scores, baby. Let's go. Oh, no, he did it. Okay, well, bases loaded then. It was hit too hard. That's why.
Just another good at bat by the New York Yankees. Joey Gallo.
Good job. Good job, Gallo.
Shooting to right field, and this is what I was talking early, John, about keeping the line moving. And the Yankees are doing an amazing job right now. Bases loaded, nobody out. Kind of left coming to the plate.
Contact hitter.
The Yankees set up for a big inning here in the second. Kiner Falefa batting average at 311. First pitch swinging. Ground ball to short. Could be 2-6.
IKF, come on, Pop. All right, we got to run in. Okay. So a run comes in on that, but damn, double play, bro. I feel like he kind of panicked swinging at that a little bit, but at least we got a run. We got the 0 off the board. That's important, but kind of killed the really big inning, you know? The pitcher's in trouble, you know? The pitcher's in trouble and kind of struggling with control, and, you know, you kind of bail him out on a pitch like that, but you got to wait this guy out a little bit. I mean, he's at 39 pitches right now, 39.
For Boone to address, you know, this catching situation. You know, you don't want the people to believe that Trevino only is going to catch Garrett Cole and he's not going to catch Higgy. You know, Trevino looks real good in that game in New York versus Cleveland. So I feel that, you know, this is a good opportunity to give him another opportunity to catch Garrett Cole.
Had an opportunity for a really big inning and did not take advantage. At least we're on the board. That's the important thing, but are we regretting that? I don't know. I don't know. You said you're going to puke from the camera angle? Oh, my God. Sorry. Yeah, should have scored at least 2 runs in this inning. Hey, Noah. What's up?
I need something to clean your glasses. My glasses.
When they bet $5 on any team to win their game. So don't change those lucky socks.
Guys, Noah has glasses. And there's no logical reason why he has glasses except that he just wants to look cool. Noah, go get the iPad upstairs and call your mom. No, it's not. It's in your room on top of the bureau. On top of the dresser. I'm gonna take out the helmet right now. Hold on. I didn't forget.
Every business and every person to come to the table and do more incredible things.
Yeah.
Tonight's injury report is brought to you by Montefiore, state-of-the-art.
Yes, he is. Maybe, right?
Westchester and the Hudson Valley. Alberto Mondesi, a torn ACL in his.
Oh my God! Alberto Mondesi has a torn ACL. Oh my God! Yo, Mondesi. Just always hurt, bro. Oh my God, bro. Yeah, I destroyed that salad, bro. I destroyed that. Buen provecho. That shit's gone. Gracias.
And he brings very good tools to the game.
Shit's way gone.
Salvador Perez, first pitch swinging, fouls off an off-speed pitch. It's only the 10th pitch for Cole, who had a very easy, stress-free first inning, 1-2-3.
I'm supposed to go to Citi Field this week, but I don't think it's gonna happen. I don't think it's gonna happen. Wow, IKF. Wow, that was, jeez, that's an error.
Yankees, who have had a 13-game errorless streak, looks like that's going to come to an end.
Salvador hit that ball so hard. Kenneth Leff is a great defender. You have to understand that that ball was hit extremely hard.
And that will be scored an error, so 13 straight.
Oh, wow, yesterday they changed Glaber's thing from an error? He just said 13 straight. Joe's don't play. Nah, that shit gone, bro. That's how they finish, bro.
And then Salvi Perez last year.
First error, Yankee defense, first error since April 14th against the Blue Jays. Crazy. Ball.
Bring up Carlos Santana.
So they must have changed the error from last night, the Glaber one. My friend went to the Mets game last night, and he knows nothing about baseball. He didn't even know why they were celebrating. Wow, it's crazy. No Yankee City Connect this season, no. Ooh, that looks like a fly ball to center field. Hicks is running back to the track, and he gets it. The wind got that shit. I was a little worried because he started going back.
You can see communicating with Joey Gallo. This can be something to pay attention to as the game moves on.
It's a great play by Aaron Hicks. He thought the ball was going to be not in the warning track, but he was able to recuperate and get there and make the out.
Now, Carlos, I always felt that the visiting team coming to a ballpark, when I was behind the plate, it was such a disadvantage with how the wind was going to play. Now, we can sit here and look at the wind left to right, right? Looks pretty much straightforward, but you'll go to some ballparks in the big leagues where it's swirling in the ballpark. So you see Aaron Hicks a little bit surprised at how that ball took off on him.
Yeah, I mean, it's just a lot of times when you don't get the chance to play in this ballpark a lot, sometimes you get to face days
1-0 count.
you don't know where the ball is going to go. And I
Strike.
that Chicago is one of those fields where you don't know where the ball is going to go when it's in the air.
Well, it is so windy here in Kansas City that our center field camera is having trouble staying solid. So
1-1 count.
something to deal with the rest of the night.
Oof.
Dozier fouls that ball straight back. Three home runs, 6 RBIs for the Royals DH.
Playing in Kansas City has to be terrible for visiting outfielders. How so? Because of the wind or because of the fountains that are out there? One, oof. Let's get to 1K viewers? Yeah, absolutely. Oh, yeah. We will. It'll get there. Joe's, the Yankees are off to such a great start this season. Oof.
Let me tell you, Don, it's not a good feeling as a hitter when you know you're being attacked.
Perfect. I was looking for it. I couldn't find it. I was like, where the fuck is the Pintame shit? It's over here. Okay.
You just need to survive and try to be alive.
Well, Cole had 9 strikeouts, a season high his last outing against
Paul.
the Guardians. That is his first strikeout of the night. 2 down will bring up Bobby Witt Jr.
Cole pitching great so far. It's still a little early to say great, you know. Little early. Oh, jammed him. Is that gonna drop? Oh, got him out. Nice. Inning over. Guys, Garrett Cole. 22 pitches through 2. That's pretty good. Pretty good. I am afraid. Oof. Oh my gosh. Dumbass Montayo got ejected this afternoon. You guys want to see what's around the league? Some games are already final, so we could do that. All right. We got the White Sox are currently beating the Angels. The Angels are like for real right now. 4-0. And the Marlins are beating Seattle 3-1. San Diego, they're in the top of the bottom of the 5th. San Diego is winning 3-1 over Pittsburgh. They're in the top of the 5th. Boston's currently beating Baltimore. They're in the top of the 3rd inning, 1-0. Texas is over Atlanta so far in the top of the 3rd. That's 2-1. The Mets are still knotted up at zip with the Phillies, bottom of the 2nd. We know that the Yankees are winning 1-0 right now in their game. Milwaukee is on top, early lead on top of the Cubs, 3-0. Yeah, 3-0. The other games are 5. There are 2 more games left to be played, and that's the Colorado versus Cincinnati. Ground ball to Bobby Witt Jr. throws across the diamond, gets him out. And the Dodgers against Detroit. The games that have gone final already today, we got Arizona at St. Louis, beat St. Louis 2-0. Toronto beat Houston 2-1. Some low scoring games there. San Francisco beat Washington 9-3. As they even up that series there. Oakland lost to Cleveland in Oakland 3-1. Minnesota beat Tampa Bay 9-1. And those are the games that have gone final already. And that's your around the league. Strike. Cole has a no-hitter. Yeah, I mean, he does. Technically, it's only 2 innings. I don't think you can talk about it. 1-0. 0-1. Ooh, he went. He didn't go? Oh, shit. Who said that they're worried about DJ? Wait. Somebody said we're worried about DJ? That's a ball. 2-1.
What's changed so much about the game, Carlos, and you probably at the end of your career.
There's nothing to be worried about. He's actually hot right now.
197, and I think he's off to a slow start. But Josh can look at numbers, right? Exit velocity, how hard he's hitting the ball.
Ball. 3-1.
Things are going to get better. It's not all about batting average that maybe jumps off the scoreboard when you look up in center field.
You're right, John. A lot of times.
Skibbity bop. Skibbity bop. Skibbity bop. What up, NYC Gaming? 3-1 count.
Different areas, like you mentioned, exit velocity, and you could say, well, I'm hitting the ball hard, I'm
Ooh, all right, farther back, full count. Wow, heard the thud in the glove way over here. Some fans are weird. They see a player strike out twice or anything, and they say this guy sucks. Yeah, well.
He did not want to hear way to swing it. He wanted hits. He wanted production.
You're right about that. We were looking for production.
All right. So
Donaldson needs to pick it up. Sure. Yes, I agree. He does. You're right. You're not wrong.
Where did he was looking for his numbers to be after a month where he said, you know what, I'm in a position.
Ball. Good walk. Good walk. 2 walks for Donaldson. Been on base twice. That's fine.
15 RBIs. I wanted to be around 50 runs score. I wanted to be around 5 homers at least, you know, and being able to impact the team defensively. That was basically kind of like my numbers. I always focus in run score, RBIs, and try to play good defense.
So his production, it wasn't so much batting average, right? You wanted 5, 15, you'd say, okay, I'm on pace to have a good year.
I'm on pace.
Oof. Ball.
Genesis League leaders as Anthony Rizzo
Those guys.
up to the plate. See the slugging.
Holy shit.
Hey! Wave Rider Des. Shout out to you with the raid. So, my raid, thank you so much for that. Welcome, everybody in the chat. Welcome, Wave Raider Des. Raider. Fucking ruined it. Ryder. Wave Rider Des. Appreciate you so much. 1-1 count. Ooh, good take. That's a 2-1 right now to Rizzo.
You feel good at the plate, and when you're having a good year, I mean, confidence.
This guy, the pitcher just wait this guy out. That's why the IKF. That's why the IKF thing is strange to me. The at-bat didn't like it because this guy right here, bro, he's like weird. No. 3-1, guys, 3-1. Yeah, the camera's shaking.
And also, John, calls go your way when you're hot. You're right.
Mike Matheny, who got thrown out of last night's ball game, doesn't look real pleased with that call from Buckner. How quickly it changes, right? Could have been a 2-2 count. Now it's 3-1 to one of the hottest hitters in the game.
3-1.
It's a great feeling every time you put a hitter.
Right.
You know, you as a hitter, you put yourself in a 3-1 count. You want to be aggressive, but at the same time, you don't want to pull the ball too much. You really want to stay gap to gap and see what happens.
Ooh, that's a ball. Walk.
So the Yankees have something going here in the third. First and second, 1 down for Giancarlo Stanton.
Well, the Yankees in the previous inning, they had kind of like a similar opportunity. They have bases loaded, kind of Falefa hit for a grounder. Even though they score a run, you know, it was an inning meant to be.
Ooh, it's just me, myself, and I. Oh my God, this camera is going crazy right now. Giancarlo's out there. Ooh, that's a strike? That looks a little high for a strike.
It's a little fastball. You know, Giancarlo Stanton, you have to understand that this guy is so strong. He doesn't have to be perfect in order to hit the ball out of the ballpark.
Oh, Giancarlo! Oh, that's right. Oh, the drop! Let's go! Let's go! Oh my God, is this the same thing? Is this like the same thing that just happened? All right, we got bases loaded. Bases loaded again. Giancarlo kind of like muscles that one out there.
This play right here, a lot of times you're thinking the outfielder might have a chance to catch this ball, so you don't want to be too aggressive. So Donaldson basically was hanging between third and second base and only got the opportunity to be the third base.
Come on, Glaber. Come on, Glaber. Ball, ball, ball. Why do they bench players like Judge? Well, I mean, we talked about that, but I think it's, I don't know. He's played 9 straight games, I think, or 9 straight games, I believe. So they just wanted to get him off his feet for one day. But if the Yankee offense does what they're supposed to do against this pitcher, then we won't